Hi everybody, you are welcome to this channel, and in this video lecture we want to discuss about how ionic bonding form, ionic bonding formation. Ionic bonding is a type of chemical bonding which is formed by losing one or more electron or transferring one or more electron from one atom to another atom. This is actually what is ionic bond. Ionic bonding is formed by transferring or losing one or more electron from one atom to another atom. Now the question is why this atom, one atom lose electron, another atom gain electron? Because one atom has surplus electron, means more than octet of electron, so this atom have the tendency to lose electron, and another atom which have less than octet electron, so the atom should always like to gain electron. So ionic bonding is, during ionic bonding formation, one atom that has surplus electron will lose electron, and one atom which has less number of electron than octet, it gains electron. So by losing electron, one atom is changing to cation, and by gaining electron, another atom is getting negative charge, anion, and after forming this cation and anion, they are joined together by strong electrostatic force of attraction, and this is called ionic bonding. I am demonstrating this problem. Suppose sodium element, if we look at the electronic configuration of sodium, it has 2, 8, 1, means it has one electron more than its octet. And one important thing that we have to remember, that only valence shell of an atom is forming or is participating in bond formation. Only valence shell electron is take part in the formation of bonding. In the formation of bonding, only valence electron is participated. And this is sodium metal, and sodium metal, when we think about bonding with chlorine element, chlorine non-metal, and it has 2, 8, 7. So we are seeing here that this atom has one electron surplus, and if it lose one electron, it will become the electronic configuration of nearest noble gas, that is, it completes 8 electron in its outermost shell, and if it loses this electron and chlorine gains this loose electron, chlorine will get the 8 electron configuration, that is the octet electronic configuration, according to electronic theory of bonding, that the electron gained and lost by an atom or by an atom in order to complete octet configuration. So in this case, what will happen is sodium, which is a metal and it has lower ionization potential and lower electron affinity, it has higher ionization potential and higher electron affinity. So for this reason, here the electrons present in the sodium atom, one electron, will transferred, because we are seeing the 7 electrons in the outermost shell of chlorine atom. So sodium will transfer one electron to chlorine. So what will we see? Sodium become a positive charge and its outermost electron is now becoming 8, and chlorine, by receiving one electron from the sodium metal, is changed to chloride ion, and its electronic configuration is now 2 comma 8 comma 8. So now we are seeing two opposite charge ions, one is cation and anion, and this one formed by electrostatic force of attraction. Sodium chloride is formed by strong electrostatic force of attraction between the oppositely charged ions. So this is the representation of sodium chloride compound formation by Lewis dot structure. This is called Lewis dot structure. Lewis dot structure for the sodium chloride molecule. We take another example for ionic bonding formation. Suppose we take example of calcium oxide. Okay, in this case calcium have electronic configuration 2 comma 8 comma 2. It is a metal and it has high low low ionization potential. It has low ionization potential, it is a metal, and calcium and oxygen. For oxygen the electronic configuration is 2 comma 6. Now see the outermost electronic configuration of these two atom. Calcium needs to lose 2 electron because it has 2 surplus electrons, and oxygen needs to attain 8 electron and means octet configuration, so it requires more 2 electrons. So for this reason oxygen receive these 2 electron when calcium is transferring its 2 electron to oxide formation, to form oxide form of oxygen, and so we write it as calcium is becoming 2 plus charge and its electronic configuration is now 2 comma 8 comma 8, and for oxygen this is 2 minus 2 comma 8, and now this one is forming calcium oxide. Okay, so calcium oxide is formed by this process of losing electron from calcium and gaining electron by oxygen, because it is non-metal. Non-metal has higher electron affinity than metal, and non-metal has electron gaining tendency, metal has electron losing tendency. So by this way calcium oxide is formed. And for we take another example of MgCl2. For MgCl2 formation we see that each chlorine the electronic configuration of magnesium is 2 comma 8 comma 2, that is 12 electron, and 2 comma 8 comma 7, 2 comma 8 comma 7. So now in this case magnesium is a metal, lower ionization potential, higher lower ionization potential and lower electron affinity. Chlorine is a non-metal, higher electron affinity, higher ionization potential. So for this reason magnesium lose this electron and 1 electron to chlorine and 1 electron to this chlorine, and its now electronic configuration is becoming Mg 2 plus, which is 2 comma 8, and 2 Cl minus, which is 2 comma 8 comma 8. I am writing 2 here because this one will form a Cl minus and this one will form a Cl minus. Total 2 Cl minus will form. And now the compound is MgCl2. MgCl2 is formed by this way: magnesium losing 2 electrons, 1 to each chlorine atom, and their electronic configuration becoming the inert gas electronic configuration, and MgCl2 is formed. Now the question is, this is the Lewis dot structure for ionic compound formation. Now if we talk about the atomic or orbit structure, atomic or orbit structure for the bonding, for bonding, then what do you show? For atomic structure or orbit structure, suppose for sodium we make one circle, it is K cell, then L cell. In K cell, sodium has sodium. In K cell it has 2 electrons. Then in L cell it has 8 electrons, and in the next cell it has 2, 8, 1. One electron is in the next cell. Similarly, for chlorine, 2 electron in the inner cell, 8 electrons in the next cell, and 2, 8, 7. Last cell contains 7 electrons. So what will happen here? This 1 electron will come to chlorine. So the new species is formed where this one and this one loses electron and forms positive charge, and this one gain electron and form a negative charge. And by this way we represent an orbit structure for the formation of ionic compound. So these are the main process of forming ionic compound, and other important points that we need to consider during the ionic bonding formation, that in ionic bonding formation one atom should be metal, another atom should be non-metal. Metal should have lower ionization potential and non-metal should have higher ionization potential. Metal should have low electron affinity, non-metal should have high electron affinity, and metal should be electropositive and non-metal should be electronegative. Means these are the main conditions that are required for the formation of ionic compound. And I think I discussed that what is the main factor, main point for ionic bonding formation, and this is the topic I discussed it. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe this channel, and if you like this video then give a like in this video.